Right, round 2. I won't be able to commentate on most of this because I'll have to dip or something. But I'll keep stream running. It's a close race last time. It's Cody and Snake Jake. But we got a few other competitive drivers in racing today, so it will be close and exciting to see who finishes on top. Hello, Andreas. I'm not going to pronounce that last name. Right. What's happening? So we got red on a lap. The win last race, championship leader. I'm ridiculous. Right. Into sector 2, sector 3 we go. It's running quite low on ERS here. Close back. That's the line. 13 to 4 starts off. After the chip off the line. That. That's a billion. From Karen as well. With him. He's got loads of era. It's going to be an actual lap. Williams crosses the line. 14 flat. 15 flat from the Invalidated as well. Cody then, second in the championship. Invalidated. Good race up time. He goes second. 1 off Jake at the front. So that's around like a in the straight. Quite nicely there. The big in the power. Double right hand. Got loads of ERS again. It's going to be not an easy 14.1 Ash at 5th. I think I missed that. Quite hard. Got pulled last time. Validated this one. Making decent starts last time. Wasn't that many. And across the line, 17 down. So we pull out. 8 in there. Just make that final again. Alpine. And get out of the way. That is Ash. Stuck behind him. Oh, he's on lap as well. So people doing consecutive laps here. It's going to be 13.7, he improves. Full. Aiden goes second. 1,000th ahead of the Mercedes with 1,000 corn. Small margins. Depends on lap. He did quite well last time. He goes second with 13.4. Less than half a tenth off Jake. It is very close at the top. And it's going to be some fun. So it's looking very close. Matt Ben. His teammate in nice slipstream. He's 8th at the moment. And okay, just straight into the wall. He's lucky he's not retired. Yeah, he did give his teammate a very nice slipstream. Has leading constructor with a P3 and a P5 last time out. And the fastest lap. And they continue that. Yeah. Can get beaten in my first time. Jargon. Scott Williams right behind me. They are both on a lap. And that is a 30.4 from Demi. Yeah. He just got whole name. By very close margins as well. 3/10 separate top 6. quite close between the Williams and the Red Bull. The half off in the last one. But yeah, he isn't. Playing in pole position. So we're looking at a nice touchdown here. My captain. So Red Bull turn here. And yeah, going to end up going side by side. A little contact. I'm not sure what's going on here. Goes around the outside. Very nice move. Probably a big gap in the top as well. I'm not sure we can look at that. But he improved for 5 tenths anyway, he's up to 4. But in the end, getting a quite good lap. It shows a small potential now. There's a McLaren behind him. That's going to get close. And he gets up there. Not sure he's playing. Is he going for another lap? If he is, he doesn't have much ERS. Anyone else on that? Yellow flag is Ferrari spawned in the middle of the track. So I think you're dead. And he improves to 31, what? 13.3. A bit lower than 13.3. And Dalvicon beats that 8.2. No. 10,000 faster. Well, I am struggling with time. It is very close to the top. Dalvicon has additional pole with Jay, Mensa, Manu, Hayden, Ash, Lee. Also, Matt then got full last week. All that said to get full. Very twitchy. Not smooth at all. He's 8 tenths up there. That'll be enough to get me in the mix at the front. What's the name? Up by 1.1 seconds. That would be enough to give him pole. And can have the final set for it. Provisional pole, so. Jake on that as well. Matic then. Very sketchy last point. And that is provisional pole from him, 13.1. And Cody left the session. He's turned back in. Jake final point. Low on here. Can you match it? Improved by a little bit. Stays forward. Mentis had a spin. Hayden on an out lap. Who else on the lap here? Nicholas is up to 10. But yeah, it is very close at the moment. Current position pole, I think Alpine to see definitely a favourite. expense, got full last week. I would not be surprised if he does it again. God. Up by 110. Try and bullet 8 down as well. Ash is about to start to slap. So that's the red ball. And die. The last one. Maybe increase by 5 tenths to 7. 14.3. So it's quite far from. That's a mistake from Aiden. 2 tenths up. And Aiden did use to actually it's 8 tenths up. No, that's good. And that is pull from Felix. Where is that came from? Where his passes on the front row. I'm going to ride on board with Ash here because he was up on his time. See, very sliding through that. Almost invalidates. But Felix up onto the front row and pushing forward. A lot of drive up in the track. Aiden turning around the final corner. What's he going to do? And it's 1 tenth improvement, he's up to 7. Ash is up by 1 tenth as well. And he's got loads of your final corner. A little bit of a lift though. Validate passing the black, literally a lot of time in that final sector. So red will go again. Anyone challenge Felix, his teammates definitely consensus of what is going on here. And that is going to be an appealing from the Aston and then the McLaren. Not sure what's going on there, but that is close to CP's final lap. He was 1 tenth down. Not sure what happened. That was team partner. Yeah, people. Felix gets it done. Matter expensing it. Okay, it's not that long. Everyone tries not to repeat. Mentis invalidated. He's third at the moment. I think that's new. 13.2. But Dalgeport and Matt expense both on that outlast. CP's going again. Jake has another lap in him. Aiden's done with quality. Manu on this lap. How much is he improving by? And he's 4 tenths put up on the front row. He's up by 1 in a bit. Nico's up by 1 in a bit as well. And that's improving. That's a small improvement from Matic then. Starting corner's 2 tenths up as well. Which is giving for about. And that is fastest up by Manu. We saw he was a little bit up, but really brought together in the final sector. Not gonna lie, I did not expect that. Matt expense invalidated. Now around the 1,000 wall. Is Jake on the lap? I think he is. But he is behind. yellow flag in the middle and final sector. 1000 corn. Invalidated. He has invalidated. How have I not seen it? So much yellow flags, can't tell. Just chase. Final sector, he's improving. No, he's not. He pulls into the pit lane. And it looks like it's going to be pulled for the Williams and Manuel. There's a McLaren in the wall. Wow. 3/10 separate the top 7. 4/10 top 8. It's very close. It's pole for the Williams. Right, we're about to go racing then. Let's hope they can keep it clean. But as we head to 5 red lights, it's lights out and away we go. It's a good start from the Williams. And there's slow starts behind, great camera angle in the game. And it is 3 wide for second. There's a massive crash on the straight. And the Sauber sends it into turn 1 and there's a crash behind as well. And it's a Haas one too. Both on the medium, it's just chaos behind. And battle for P3. What? Why is it? And yet, what is going on, mate? Gargi's up to 5th. Aiden 6th. Pimenta 7th. Massive dive on turn 1. Cody's 8th. Quite far off his championship rival at the moment. Osrav 9th. Waterman 10th. Looks like both Alpines getting caught up in the mess. And the pole sitter. That's unfortunate for him. Such a good lap. Does he have damage? It looks like he does. Yeah, we're gonna have to look at that. No, it's not full race. 23 laps. But in the front, there's a battle for second. Jake looking at me inside. And there's contact with Thousand Corn. Unfortunately, they're not in the wall. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. 11th now. Looks like the Red Bulls made a mistake. He's spun. the exit of turn 2. But it's a Haas 1-2. Jake, 1000 corn on softs. Both McLarens in the top 10 at the moment. Just right on board with the CP. It's one stop. Soft mediums or soft hards, did that say? Medium hards, interesting. It's been a shock for both Alpines. Points to 15th though, so still in there as Cody looks to remove. Down the pit straight they go. Cody overtakes Pimenta and it's up to 6th. And now he's going to need to chase down Jake. Championship leader. As Ash makes a move up to 9th. Good progress from the Alpine driver. As our pole sitter in 14th at the moment. It's not been a good start for him. And Aiden's session. I will quickly invite him back. Because he was doing quite well. And he's gone offline. Oh wait, there he is. As Felix, in DRS of his teammate, the constructors leaders, Jake and Thalcicon will need to do something soon before their softs wear out. As Cody is 2.5 seconds off. It's been a mistake from someone. No, it's Aiden. It's car to game. This IP made a move on Forza Man. As that's fastest lap at the top. No moves at the moment though. Cody 5th, Pimenta following in behind. Ostaferaz up to 7th. As the two Alpines battling it out. CP definitely faster and it looks like Ash is letting him go. So good teamwork at Alpine. They are going to need to do a good recovery drive to catch up to the front guys, but they definitely have the pace. Next up is the McLaren Ostaferaz. And it's very close. Yeah, Jake's up to 2nd. I haven't seen that. I'll be focusing on the wrong things. There's a yellow flag in sector 2. But 1000 corns. Looking up the inside. Into the hairpin. It's almost contact. It's got loads of ERS to use here. And Felix makes contact with Jake. I think most of the drivers are in a voice call with each other. And that's another mistake from Felix. 1000 corn on the pit straight. Flies by. But Jake's up to 2nd. And he's going to need to catch 1.5 seconds to Max Ben, who's leading the race. And Cody is 1.2 off the DRS train as well. Meant to having a massive snap. And Aiden's left the session again. Right. Jake is not being able to catch the DRS and Matt takes Ben. 1000 corn looking at an overtake now. The yellow flag with Aston has spun. Forza Man. We're only running 11th. As the Alpines, there's been a spin for one of the Alpines. It's a CP. I'm not sure about that Perez level drive now. You will probably need a safety car. 1000 corns up to 2nd place. So they get very close in the battle for 2nd. As Jake runs wide, that's going to be a warning. Felix looking to move. Being conservative though. thinking better of it. As he goes again, there's a little contact. And Cody looks for an opening. But there is no opening. As Ash is catching up to Ossiferaz. No idea if I'm saying that right. But the gap is 2.3 to leader. But since they're on the softs, they will have an undercut. They're going to need to work together though. A mistake from the McLaren. And there's a salvo, that's Pimenta. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's left the session. Perhaps connection issues. As the battle for second. Jake looking at the inside. They make a little contact, but it's nice and clean. Cody's behind now. He's closed down. His championship contender. There's a spin for Thousand Cord. Mercedes is off. Looks like he's avoided the barrier and he's gonna get going again. He's come out just in front of the CPU. And that is a 3-second penalty for Felix. I'm gonna have to invite Pimenta back. But it's 3.5 the gap now up front. And there goes Jake down the inside. Cody gets the switchback. That is a great move. But Felix has lost positions. He's fallen down to 5th. And that is not good for Haas's constructors fight. But Otteraz is up to 4th. He's doing a great job. Being consistent. We're going to ride on board with Ash though. But it looks like there's going to be a battle for second once again. The championship front 2, and Cody keeps second place. And we ride on board with Ash. And that is track limits penalty for one of the Assens. And there's a mistake from McLaren. He was doing so well and he spun. And Aiden almost does the same. It is not going well for McLaren, it was looking so good. And look, there's a battle for the wooden spoon here. It is Gargi going at Nicholas. And there's 3 seconds as Cody comes into the pit lane. Jake continues on. Ashley gets to 3 seconds. Oh, and he goes off into the gravel. And he almost spins again. Everyone is really struggling there with their race today. Felix is back up to 3rd though. It's an Alpine 4-5. So maybe this comeback is on. 1,000 corns in 6th. So that's 3 seconds for Forza Man. And looks like there's a mistake in front. Yep. And it's now, oh, that's a big mistake. I can't find him. That was Ash. He's kept out the wall again. He's done the same thing multiple times. As Jake comes into the pit lane now. And his battle with Cody for 2nd place. Almost 5 seconds off Matek's spend. They're going to need a massive undercut here. 1,000 corn comes into the pit lane. Ash follows him in. Oh, and he's in the okay. hit assist is not on lad. So watch Cody versus Jake. Cody comes out just behind. And Cody looks for the switchback. Has he got it? It is very close. Jake's come out on hard. I'm sure he's done that, but he defends it very well on the cold hard. The championship front two. Both going at it like they did last week. Cody's going to look for another gap. But it is a Haas 1-2 again. Mentor looks like he's made a mistake. And that's Williams down the inside of Manu. He's making a brilliant recovery as well. A lap all hard. And Cody gets past again as Felix comes into pit lane. And that is a switchback from Jake. This battling is not going to help the chances of winning. And he looks for a switchback once again. Alongside. Cody keeps position. CP up in second on mediums. But Matek's Ben is checked out. And he battles down this end. Here we go. Nicholas on Gargi. Down inside, very clean move. They get very close on exit. And that is a retirement for the Sauber. And there's a McLaren that spun just in front of them. That is Osfaraz. And Sauber's retired manually. I think that might be a game issue, as that's the fastest lap for 1000 corn. The CP's in the pit lane. Where's he going to come out? It's behind Aiden. It's ahead of his teammate. 1000 corn chasing down Felix. The only Mercedes race in this race, but if I remember correctly, Dylan got 4th last race. So it will be 2 good results if you can keep this. As Cody is stretching away from Jake. 24 seconds off Matek's Ben, who has not pitted. So if they can keep reducing that gap, they could be able to fight for this at the end once he pits. Massive snap for the Ferrari, who is almost broken DRS as battle for 4th. Look at the penalty there. Ash has got 16 seconds. But it looks like we're going to get a battle here. 1000 corn in the slipstream. DRS down the inside. And he makes a stick. Yep. gap at the front is closing. That undercut's looking very strong. It's another penalty for Ash. Aiden. He's on all the tyres, but he is looking quite quick at this stage. And they're battling fourth again. It's a yellow flag in sector 2. Forwards a man. No, it's the other one. Nicholas has gone around. But yeah, I'm not sure what the pit time is. But they could be looking at a massive undercut. Just a lapped car here. So he keeps out of the way as Haas into the pit lane. So it's Yasin, he's got a 10-second penalty. Cody has broken the DRS to Jake on the better tyres, but that will come back to Jake at the end. Matic spent onto the softs. This is going to be close. Is Cody going to be ahead? There's the leader. He's not. He's in DRS on 6 lap all the tyres. And then McLaren, who is lap, is kind of getting in the way here. And this battle continues. 1,000 corners back through. The CP down the inside, he backs out. And he goes back down the inside, through the fast right-hander. Mistake from the McLaren, who might look at coming back at him. Oh, he backs out. What about into the hairpin? Looks to move, the CP defends it well. Goes for under and over. I think you can call it that. But that was a solid move there. And what else? The battles. We're gonna run award. Once again with Aiden. Looks the outside. Switchback potentially. And the CP does cover it well. Sitting in the middle of the track. And that isn't off the Haas Felix. And he comes back on, stays in DRS. I mean, we'll see about that right now. As we go down the start finish straight, he's got the DRS, he's got substream. 4 tenths, 3 tenths. CB defends, Aiden to the outside. Side by side, he outbreaks him, and that is a very nice move. And in the battle for fifth, Felix has fallen off. He is on the hards. Jake has fallen off the back of Cody. And it's a massive battle here between the lap cars. It's Osfaraz, Gargi and Nicholas. They're all getting in the way of Jake. Matic Spent is extending his lead. Felix is just in DRS as he gets fastest lap. He got it last week, he's got it again. And I believe if it finished this way, he would take the championship lead. And Cody and Jake would be tied on points. No. Oh, and there's contact, and Jake goes past the lap cars. I'm not sure what they're doing. There's a Alpine off. As Manu is catching up. It's been a very quiet recovery drive from him. He's done 15 laps on this hard. As Felix is back up into fourth. And Jake is fighting the lap cars again. This is not helping the championship leader. He's 2.3 away from Cody. Aiden and the CP very close on track as well. As this battle's still going on. Jake is doing around, looks like equal times to Cody. And they are both going to go flying past, but they're going to battle as well. Into turn 1, Jake outbreaks them. Nicholas with the switchback on the Red Bull. These guys have been battling all race, to be fair, and it's very close. There's contact, and he does squeeze through as Ash has been overtaken by Manu. The CP and Aiden, are they closing on 1000 corn? I don't think they are. He does have the DRS for Felix, who has a 3 seconds penalty. If they can work together, they could potentially get inside that 3-second window and gain a free position. It's a big if though, because what I've noticed is people aren't really fond of working together in this tier. And it looks like the Astons are getting close on track, as they're battling again with the Red Bull. And Jake is definitely not enjoying this, and it's another penalty for Ash. And it's a penalty for the Aston as well. Jake is through. These guys are once again battling. Down the inside goes the Red Bull, late on the brakes, and he makes that work in the battle for 11th, which is in fact worth 5 points in the championship. There's 1000 corn right on the back of Felix again. Yeah, Ash has made a mistake because he's fallen off. But there's 52-second gap to the guys behind. So it looks like it's going to be 9th for him. Manu taken out at the start. Deserved a lot more from this race, that's for sure. And he's just got a 3-second penalty. But I've just seen a 6.2 off, 3 laps. They're going to need a second lap to get into that 1 second window of Felix, which is possible if these guys battle. It looks like they might be about to do. 1000 corn to the inside, side by side with Felix. Oh, and he gets moving. That's another 3 seconds for Felix. I'm not sure if he was squeezed off there, which means it could be removed. But they are in that 6 second window. The CP's made a mistake. Was there contact? And they're side by side again. Not into this corner, lads. And they do back out. And that has grown over 6 seconds now. They had a perfect chance to get in B5, but it looks like they bottled it. They might have made contact. See, after the race, these guys are battling again. Oh, there's contact. Felix, what are you doing, mate? He's made contact and he's lost time. And Aiden is back in that 6 second window, and so is... No, he's not. Aiden's slowing down. I think... Yeah, there definitely was contact and he's letting him back through. Good sportsmanship there from the McLaren driver. Now they've got 1.3 seconds they need to get P5 for the CP. But Matek's been, he's driven very well. Took the lead at the first corner and has affected the strategy with the alternate mediums to softs. Cody, great recovery from him. Jake has always been at the front. and these guys aren't really gaining on Felix. Aiden does have the DRS and he's got loads of ERS. They're side by side. What are they doing? Do they want his place or not? They've just lost 2 seconds. They're playing the DRS games. There's almost contact, and Aiden will have the DRS then. He's got a perfect opportunity here. Goes to the inside. And DRS game, still 1 lap to go. But he has got quite a big gap. As Manu's into the pit lane, he will be able to... Oh. Ash is pit again, he's got a 10-second penalty. He's got 32 seconds, mate. What's going on there? And he's serving it. He could lose his 9th place now. But I think they were in puncture territory and he's going fast to start, which is fair enough. Definitely looks like a contender for the season. Cody has brought the gap down in front a little bit, but it's too little too late. And Ash is now lapped, so we head on to the final lap. Felix is closing that gap down again, but of course he does have 6 seconds. And the CV's dropped out of DRS. It's 1.3. That will be a battle to look at on the final straight, but at this point, Aiden does have P6. But yeah, Manu looking at a fastest lap attempt here. Aiden's made a mistake, the CP's right back in it. We're going to ride on board with this battle. As the Aston and Red Bull are also battling, as they have done all race. But Matic Spain is going to win in Spain. Brilliant drive from the Haas driver. And he wins in Spain, round 2, and takes the championship lead. Cody comes home in 2nd.
Okay.
Well, that's that. Cody went from 11th second, so I'd probably say that's driver of the day. But of course, we do the votes in our own server, so. Yeah. Questionable race. There will be a lot of reports. But it looks very close to the top, which is a positive. 3,